Our host for this morning, another speaker he's going to be speaking at Live the Dream, and does the 100-day challenge with Adam, and it just brings so much value to the community. We're so honored to have him here. ENT member, Mr. Justice Egan. Good morning, Justice.
Good morning, Dean. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Super excited to be on. I've got some good stuff for everybody. We're going to get the community all fired up today and ready to rock for an amazing week. Awesome. So thanks for the introduction, Dean. Thanks for going over some of the stuff, the housekeeping, the My Lead System Pro updates, and thank you for all you do. Huge part of the community, guys. Dean is invaluable, incredible leader, and we love him here inside the My Lead System Pro community. You know, I'm going to second a couple of things that Dean said. One, get on the Wednesday webinar, but two, I mean, Live the Dream 5 is just shaping up to be the best Live the Dream yet. This was already my favorite event, and I've been to a fair amount of events. This is hands down my favorite, and this is without a doubt going to put the other Live the Dreams on the second tier. This is going to be the best. Mike Diller's speaking is just unbelievable. I mean, I can't express to you how exciting that is. You know, how many lives he's changed, and the fact that he's jumping in and speaking at this event is just amazing. So, you know, if you have not gotten your tickets, get them now. Okay? Here's why. When you make a commitment like that, when you grab a ticket like that, when you say, I'm going to the event regardless of, you know, how difficult it may be, regardless of time, regardless of money, you're making a commitment to yourself. Okay? See, you're making a decision, and now everything you do between now and then has to be congruent with that decision, and it has to be in line with that decision. Okay? It has to, the things that you do between now and then, okay, are based on the fact that you've made the decision to make it happen, that you've made a commitment to staying in this industry and succeeding in this industry. And your behavior changes when you make big decisions like that. So grab your ticket, guys, and grab it fast. You know, and I'll see you there. So I haven't been on a call, a morning call in My Lead System Pro in a little while now. We've been hosting the 100-day challenge, and I said, you know, I really have to get out there. I love getting on these calls. I love talking to everybody in this community. And, you know, today I want to share with you just kind of a little insight from the 100-day challenge, from my time in this business, that can help you really, can help you break through, can help you get over the hump, can help you overcome some of the excuses, but you've got to accept something. Okay, now I'm in the My Lead System Pro Facebook group right now, and I'm going to put a post and ask who is on the call. So who's fired up? I'm going to put that in there. I want you guys to go over and comment on that post, and I want you to give me permission on that post. I want you to give me permission to tell you the truth, to tell you the truth about what it takes, to tell you the truth about what to expect, to tell you the truth about why maybe you don't have the results that you're looking for. Okay, and if you can accept that truth, and you can roll your sleeves up, and you can go and do what's necessary, then great things can happen. So, you know, today's goal here is to set some real expectations with you to help you eliminate your excuses. And I'm going to use a term that we use in the 100-day challenge, and that is the process. We ask 100-day challengers to commit to the process. We ask them to follow a series of instructions. We ask them to take it step by step, to do what it is that we lay out for them, to do what it is that it takes to get results. What I'm going to ask today of everybody on this call is for you to respect the process. Have respect for the process. Now, in the process, you've got to understand there's struggle in the process. There's confusion in the process. There's fear in the process. See, most people naturally want to shortcut the process. I understand. We all want a shortcut. We all want speed to results. We all want it to be faster. And it can be if you're around the right people and you learn the right things and you've had some challenges and some struggles in your life that have prepared you for this. Sometimes it can be faster. But here's what I'm going to ask you. If this is what you really want, if being successful in this industry is what you truly, truly desire, then who cares how long it takes? Who cares how fast it is? See, you have to respect the process. Don't shortcut it. And I'm going to tell you why. Because the process is where all the glory comes from. The process is where the satisfaction comes from. The process is what makes you who you are. Do you think that I would skip taking cold showers for 3 weeks? Do you think I would skip living without television? Do you think I would skip all the struggles I had that were part of the process? I wouldn't. Do you think Brian Finale would skip living on a French fry diet so that he could pay for his AdWords back in the day? I say back in the day, Brian, the internet changes so fast, right? We're only talking about a series of years here. Do you think he'd skip that? No. Okay, that's where the satisfaction comes from. That's where the glory comes from. That's where the story comes from. The process is going to make you who you are. So the sooner you embrace it, the sooner you respect it, the sooner you stop trying to shortcut it, the better off you'll be. You know, all the time, I hear people say, well, I tried this. I'm going to tell you right now, here's what's going to happen. People are going to jump on the Wednesday night webinar with Kate and Andrew, and they are going to show you some crazy, awesome stuff. And they're going to deliver as much value as they can in that hour and a half, 2-hour webinar, whatever it ends up being. And everybody's going to run out. And if it's on video ads, right, on Facebook, everybody's going to run out and they're going to run a video ad. And then a bunch of people are going to come back and say, you know, I tried that, but it doesn't work for me. It doesn't work. What? Don't you know there's a process? Don't you understand that you've got to go through the process? You've got to go through the rite of passage? Don't you understand that the devil's in the details? And the details come from the struggle in the process. Do you think Kate and Andrew McShay picked up the magic phone line and called somebody and said, hey, tell me the fastest way, tell me the shortcut, where's the back door to success? And somebody said, you just run video ads just like this? No. They went through a process. They struggled. They showed up at events. They went through the grind. They kept going and going and going. And one day, they started figuring it out. One day, they figured out the details. One day, they started to understand. One day, it started to sink in. One day, things started to work. And now they're going to be on the Wednesday webinar. Okay, sharing with you the crazy results that they're getting. They've been on stage at major internet marketing events. They'll be on stage at Live the Dream. Guys, don't you get that the process is where it's at? Okay, when you make excuses, when you're sitting there and you say, well, you know, I fell off the wagon, or well, I'm confused, well, I'm overwhelmed. I'm telling you, you don't need to justify yourself to us. I'm going to tell you right now, you're worthy of success. You just got to go through the process. You just got to embrace it. You just got to wrap your arms around it. Don't make excuses for me. You want to know who those excuses are for? You're trying to justify things to you, and you're trying to justify things to the universe. Okay, because the universe only respects the process. Now, why do people not go through it? Well, maybe they don't trust it. Maybe they don't trust themselves. So you have to have belief without results. You have to roll your sleeves up, and you have to get in because you know it's real. You have to get moving because you know it's real. See, I never questioned whether it worked. I never questioned whether it was possible. I looked around. I saw the people. I said, they figured something out. They've got it. I want it. I'm going to go and I'm going to do what's hard. See, too many people are looking for what's easy. Embrace what's hard. Embrace doing the tough stuff. I'm going to tell you something. Feeling confused, feeling overwhelmed, sitting there not getting results, sitting there tormenting yourself by not doing what you say what you need to do to get what you say you want. It feels hard. It's not. It's easy. It's easy to sit on the sidelines, guys. It's easy to get on these calls and then get off and go, stay busy being busy. It's easy to make excuses. It's easy to say tomorrow. It may feel painful, but it's easy. Roll up your sleeves and do what's hard. Nobody cares about the excuses but you and the process and the universe. You can't skip the grind. I'm going to tell you something. You cannot fool the universe. You can't cheat the laws of success. Stop trying to cheat it. Stop looking for the back door. Stop being above the process. Stop calling your sponsor or talking to your sponsor or getting on one more webinar like you deserve to skip it. You can't skip it, and even if you could, you'd be doing yourself the biggest disservice ever. Why? Because that's where the satisfaction is. That's where the glory is. That's where the story's at. And not only does the story sell, but the story and your struggle and the grind and dropping your excuses and making tough decisions and making it happen, it eliminates every objection in the book. It helps you get through to people. It helps you inspire people. Why would you want to skip that? Why would you want to shortcut that? Why would you want to shortchange yourself and shortchange everybody else? Roll up your sleeves. Embrace it. Do what's hard. Work harder. Drop the excuses. Respect it. Guys, this isn't supposed to be easy. It's supposed to be great. You want time freedom? You want financial freedom? You want to be able to work on your own terms? Why would you want that to be easy? You want it to be worth it. It is worth it. I want you to think about something that you're really good at. Okay, something that you're skilled at, something that you worked hard at, something that you practiced. Could be your job. Maybe you're very specialized, highly educated, and you had to learn loads of stuff on the job. Maybe you're good at a sport. I want you to think about what that is. Now I want you to think about what would you think? How would you feel? What would your response be if somebody who had never done what you're good at walked up to you and said, tell me, I've been doing what you're great at for a week, for a month, for 6 months, maybe even for a year. And, I want you to tell me what to do right now so I can be as good as you. What are you going to tell them? What are you going to tell people that want a shortcut to being as good as you at what you're good at? I mean, aren't you going to laugh a little inside? Aren't you going to say, man, if you want to be as good as me, if you really want what I have, if you really want the skills that I have, well, then you're going to roll up your sleeves and you're going to do what I did. Any of you a great golfer out there? Any of you great at anything? I mean, I like to shoot pool, right? That was a huge passion of mine. Hours upon hours since I was a kid on that table. And I'm not good enough to hang with the big boys. I don't walk up to the big boys and say, hey, what's the secret? What's the shortcut? I know the secret. The secret is if I want to be as good as them, I'm going to put my head down for 5 to 8 hours a day on that table and drill. I'm going to go through the process. I know what it is. Guys, there's no secret here. Nobody's hiding anything. Okay, I know, I love all that. You know, see what happens is you get out there and there's a fine line between great marketing, okay, and where your expectations lie. You know, there's great sales copy out there, right? I'm going to share the secret. Share the 3 steps to getting this fast. And sure, there's great information out there. But success, guys, there are rules, there are laws, universal laws. And you've got to respect them. I'm telling you, if you do that, if you just wrap your arms around that, if you just commit to that, if you just understand right now and set your expectations that this might be hard, okay? It's going to be hard. What am I saying might? Why am I sugarcoating it for you? Why am I trying to coddle you? You're on this call, you want it, you deserve to not be coddled. It's hard. But that's what makes it great. If you just accept that, if you just set those expectations right now, if you just tell yourself the truth about what you want and what you're willing to do for it, if you stop saying things like, oh, well, it doesn't work, or it didn't work for me, or this is why I haven't, or this is why I can't. Guys, the only body that cares about that, again, is you and the laws of success. If you think you're going to convince the universe to open doors for you that you don't deserve to have opened, you've got another thing coming. And if you want to sit there and convince yourself all day long, then have at it. You're wasting your time. Here's the only thing you need to know. You can do it. It's worth it. And if you commit to it, if you make a decision that it's a must, that nothing can stop you, you can have it. Just respect the process in getting there. Embrace it. It's what's going to make it special. It's what's going to make it who you are. It's going to make you who you are. So guys, make it a great week. Make it your best week. Get out there and do it because you can. Get out there and do it because you know it can be done. You know it's real because you look around you. Not because you've had the results. Forget whatever you've experienced that you're saying isn't good. Whatever you have experienced that you're saying is holding you back. Whatever you're experienced that you're saying doesn't work for you. Forget all that. Look out there and see what's possible. Believe in the possibilities because of what you see. Believe in the possibilities because of the people that have made it happen before you. And if you just respect the process that they've gone through, and you understand that it's time to stop doing what's easy and start doing what's hard, roll up your sleeves, get in, get busy, and never stop, then you can actually enjoy the things that you say you want. So I'm telling you, if you really want those things, which I believe you do, you deserve them. You can have them. Just get in there, roll your sleeves up, and make it happen. Guys, we're 22 minutes past the hour. I hope you're fired up. I hope today's call helped bring a little clarity. Meet me over in the My Lead System Pro group. I'll hang out there for a few minutes, and we'll chat. And I will see all of you this Wednesday night on the webinar, and I'll see you at Live the Dream.